On a day like today, when you can see forever, it's not uncommon, they say.
Hello and welcome to SCV-Arts and Entertainment. I'm Gloria Locke. Welcome to 2018. It's the new year, but family entertainment never gets old. Today, two brothers join us as they celebrate 60 years of family fun, and they are still on a roll. Welcome the owners of Mount Asia Family Fun Center and Northridge Skateland, Dave and Mike Fleming.
Thank
How are you?
Thank you, Gloria.
Well,
Thank
how
you so
you
much
for
having us.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations, right? 60 years of skating.
Yeah.
Yeah, we started when we were, what, 2 years old, I guess?
Just about, yeah.
Well, we want to get into the history. Many people may know you from Mount Asia and visit there, but what about skating? I don't think a lot of people know that 60 years ago, your dad, your whole family came into the skating business. How did this all come to be?
It was really interesting. My parents used to they met roller skating back in Chicago, and that was their activity after they got married. So when they had children, they wanted to carry on that tradition even though we'd moved to California. So that was the activity that we always enjoyed. We skated at a rink in Gardena at the time. And then my dad just always loved the idea of owning his own business, particularly the idea of roller skating. And there was an ad that ran in the LA Times back in late 1967, ran one day for the rink in Northridge being for sale. And my dad, along with about a dozen other people, answered the ad.
So it's timing. It ran for one day, and then your dad saw it.
Mm-hmm.
He skated in Chicago.
Yeah, when we moved our family from Chicago to California, he didn't have a job. So he got a part-time job at the skating rink in Gardena as a floor guard. And because of his knowledge of electronics, he installed their sound system and worked on other things. And then he had a full-time job working at Sears. So that's really how we got to know skating, because as he'd work on the weekends to see him, we would go skating and at least be able to see our dad skating around.
Wow. January 30th is when the doors actually opened for your family to invite people to come and skate. After that, I understand that you, years later in 1978, bought the business from your dad.
Right.
Is that because you have a passion too?
My dad sunk everything he had into that business, and if it failed, I can't even imagine what would have happened, but it didn't, and it flourished. And after 10 years, Dave and I felt we were ready to take it over. Today there's a new generation coming up, and we're going to take a quick break and kind of look and see what the skaters of 2018 are saying. And we will be right back with Dave and Mike Fleming right after this.
The 60th anniversary will be a great time for new and old skaters alike.
I love skating because it's fun. I like it because it's like flying almost, because you're just gliding through you're just gliding.
It's easier than ice skating.
It's easier than ice skating, and if you fall, it doesn't hurt as much.
The 60th anniversary at Northridge Skateland is so amazing because we've had 6 decades of skaters coming here. There's nothing better than seeing a grandmother or grandfather with their little grandchild, and then you see the parents skate up, and the parents skated here when they were kids, and now they're bringing their kids back and the grandkids back, and it's pretty amazing to have multiple generations skating on the floor all at the same time.
I started skating in the 70s. Yes, I'm dating myself, but I was a 70s child. I want them to see what it's like, and actually I think both of them have had skating parties here and they loved it.
I love skating because it makes your feet stronger and you can do cool tricks. Because it's fun.
60th anniversary is like super important, I feel like, because you can count on your hands how many skating rinks are left. And so the fact that this skating rink is still around and it's doing such positive things in the community and it's still as popular as it is, I think it's fantastic because it's introducing a new generation into something that's been around for some time that, you know, parents can enjoy as well as the kids.
I am so fortunate that I've been coming here to Skateland since I was 4 years old when my family moved here, and
At 14 years old, I decided I wanted to work here because you could roller skate for free. So that was, the big thing. But as I developed into an employee here, and I worked my way from parties to kitchen to floor guard, and pretty much have done everything in the building other than DJ. So if you've never skated, come on out and check it out, try it on, and learn how to roller skate.
Hey everyone, it's Christy Locke with RE/MAX, here to tell you why people are choosing me as their real estate agent. I'm part of Randy Place & Associates, one of Southern California's top producing real estate groups, and I'm backed by a whole team of professionals who genuinely care for our clients and whose top priority is getting our sellers top dollar for their home and our buyers the home of their dreams. What's most important to me is that you know that I'm here for you. My phone is always on to answer any question you may have, talk through any concerns, or just grab lunch and talk about the market. I believe every house is the opportunity for a new beginning, and every home represents a new chapter in the story of your life. Let's talk about how we can make it a page turner this year. My name is Christy Locke, and I'm with Randy Place & Associates at RE/MAX of Santa Clarita.
Skateland is the place. Every Sunday. This is us. Every Sunday night. Every Sunday night. This is our family.
I've been skating since 1972 and haven't stopped. I'm still able to stand up and skate.
This is my only form of exercise, so this is the reason why I come. I'm a person that comes every Sunday night.
Hi, I'm Gloria Locke from SCV-Arts and Entertainment, back with you at Northridge Skateland. We've already heard from the youngest skaters, and now it's time to hear from the OG rollers, 21 years and over, right here at Northridge Skateland. You're here at the 21 and over night. Why do you love it?
I love it because it's like family. When you come up here, you get to hear a lot of oldie but goodies and just socialize. I'm going to be 70 years old this month, so this is a good outing for me.
The Sunday is off the chain. So for the old school, good music, soul music that makes you feel good, this would be the night to come.
Well, we're so happy you're here. How long have you been skating?
Well, I started as a kid. It's good exercise, recreation. I've met a lot of wonderful people, and it's like a skate family.
The fun, the relationship with the community, the exercise, the cardio.
It's kind of like a extended family. And I showed up and nobody knew me, but they accepted me like they know me for years.
Tell me why you like skating.
Well, it keeps you youthful, keeps you fit, very social, a lot of nice people, men and women. It's kind of like a family.
It's important for couples to spend quality time together, and we do that here. We both love to skate.
And we follow Clyde for one, and this actually is the best wooden floor I've seen in Los Angeles, California. Everybody here is nice. It's very enjoyable.
And it's a family. That's the most important part of it. We all family here.
60 years this rink has been here. How long have you been skating?
Well, I've been skating 40 years. I've seen a lot of people grow up, I've been doing it for like 40, 50 years. It's enjoyable. And it's also an exercise. A lot of people don't realize it's an exercise too. So you get a good exercise out of it too. You feel better, you look great, and you feel great when you leave.
I've been doing this since I was 12. I'm 62 now and still rolling. It's just that whatever problems you have, when you get to the skating ring, you leave them at the door. You come on in here and you're rolling. This keep me healthy, keep me young. I'm going to do this until I can't do it no more.
I love skating. It's a great stress relief. I can come skating, I can exercise all at the same time. And when I go home, I rest very well.
I love skating because it's a good stress reliever. I love the music. I love the feel. It's the best thing to do to start your week off.
My mother put skates on me at 4. I'm 56. I'm still skating. And until they drag me out of here in a box, I'm gonna skate.
We love skating. Go M's!
And you just feel free when you're out there on the wood, and just any stress, any worries that you have, when you get out there and the music hits you, you're free.
It's such a passion. I don't know what I would do if I was not skating.
I love skating since I was about 8 years old. And ever since then, I never stopped. It's always been my passion.
The best part of all is that you can go as fast as you want to on your own power.
and you won't get a ticket.
60th year of continuous fabulous skating. I was instrumental in praying and doing the bidding for this rink because I know this is a good rink that would do justice for the people who just love to roll. We have Clyde the Glide, who gives us our music, who we can skate to without flaw. Well, I'll be 68 in July, but it's all because of Skateland. I get to look like this, I get to skate like this, and because this is a place that gives everybody the dream.
I think for those of us who like coming to the skating rink, 60th anniversary, it has been really good to us, hosting parties, hosting different potlucks, and they've shown us, the R&B crowd, a lot of love, and we like to reciprocate that love. Thank you.
Welcome back to SCV Arts and Entertainment. Our guests today are brothers Dave and Mike Fleming, owners of Northridge Skateland. Well, now, according to the skaters we interviewed, it's really a family feeling there. What they were saying was, it feels like home, it feels like a family. So I would like to know mainly about your staff. I think your staff has a lot to do with the rapport with the skaters and the community. Tell us about your staff and how they keep it a family-friendly place.
Well, I think, first of all, I think one of the things I think we pride ourselves in is the fact that we have very little turnover. And we've employed, since my dad took over 5,000. Most of those 5,000, it was their first job.
Yeah, you know, I think my mom and dad sort of instilled that, I think, from the first day when they started operating the facility, and that they treated a lot of the kids that worked there and skated there, their home life wasn't all that good. And yet when they were at the rink, they felt safe and they felt, you know, accepted, and so they could just come in and do their thing and enjoy themselves. And so I think it was my parents that actually kind of started that. Wow. And I think we've hopefully, I think, continued it over the years.
I think when Dave mentioned safe, I think that's probably one of the main things that my dad did right. When he hired the off-duty LA policeman for the weekends, they really, I almost credit my dad with probably creating community policing, because we had, gee, I don't know, about 7 or 8 at the time, different policemen that rotated through. And they really, there became a lot of friendships in there. As a matter of fact, my brother and I got so interested in police work that we became LAPD reserves. And did that for close to 9 years each as reserve officers. And you know, I think keeping it safe is really paramount. And even today, I think we do an outstanding job there, where people can come in and they can feel like they're going to come in and it is going to be a safe place for them.
Absolutely.
My dad really was a visionary, and I think I got a little bit of that, and Dave really has a lot of that. I really credit him with really turning Skateland into this place that's not this 80s looking roller skating rink. This place looked like something out of the future, and I credit him and his vision and leadership over the years with Skateland. So, awesome. and again, I want to commend our staff. We've got Courtney Bordas, and she's worked for us for over 30 years. Wow. She started when she was 4. And her sister has been with us, and people like that, Alex, Alfredo. I mean, we've just got incredible people.
I'm sure you've had a lot of stars under your roof, right? What is your favorite or most memorable celebrity skating experience?
Most memorable would have been, I taught Olivia Newton-John for the movie Xanadu. And did a lot of the choreography for the movie that was in it. And so teaching her and being around her for 3 months was incredible. But in our rink, I don't think, if you were to name a celebrity even today, right now, more than likely they've been at Skateland. Even going back early days with the Jackson family, the entire Jackson family skated at our rink. And it was not uncommon for them to be there on a Friday night or a Saturday night. All of them skating. Right. Joe Jackson would come and pick them up. The Osmond family, when they moved into LA, when they started doing the Andy Williams show, Donnie and Marie. Matter of fact, I got to meet Marie a few years ago, and she remembered coming to Skateland and the fun that she would have there. But Dave can mention some of the other ones, that have been in recently. I know some of them we can't disclose, but
okay.
Yeah, there's, over the years, there's been a lot of them live in the area. Mike got to work with Olivia Newton-John. I was fortunate. At 19, I worked with James Caan for the original Rollerball movie.
What pictures did you bring us? You brought us something.
Just some of the. This was a photo of my mom and dad in the early days. That was Chad Everett and Jerry Lewis.
And there he is.
And they're presenting a plaque to my parents for their efforts in helping with the skate-a-thons and all of that. So Jerry Lewis actually skated at our rink a few times, and it was on the telethon. There's a picture of the Jacksons. They gave us that.
Of course. And it's signed too. That's so awesome.
Barbara Streisand. The Osmonds.
I didn't. Now I want to know. Can she skate?
Yes.
Lot skates. Yeah. It was back during the outdoor skating thing. She wanted skates.
Wow. Yeah. Love it.
And she actually had a movie where she actually roller skated as well. And it's interesting. The celebrity is part of it has been great. We've had actually quite a few television shows, commercials, and we were one of the largest donors for Muscular Dystrophy Association. Matter of fact, Dave was on the MDA telethon. I was on the MDA national telethon, presenting checks to Jerry Lewis for skate-a-thons that were done not only at our rink but rinks all over the country. And,
I remember those.
And the Special Olympics, we helped train Special Olympians in roller skating as part of the Special Olympics.
Being able to serve the community, being able to give back to the community is paramount.
We have so many generations now, which is so cool to see, and people bringing back grandkids or even great-grandkids.
That's incredible.
So I think that's the power of kind of what I think makes us so special.
Well, it's absolutely been my pleasure to skate at Skateland for a decade already. I've been going there, and I am truly a fan.
And look what great shape you're in.
Thank you.
And it's because you roller skate.
Yeah, I would say that's one of the reasons, for sure. It's great cardio, it's great exercise,
It really
and it's great fun, and it's safe, and people just enjoy being free on the rink. And that's the joy that you're bringing to the community. And I for one, thank you very much, and I'm sure I speak for many others.
Oh, thank you.
Well, thank you so much.
Congratulations for what you're doing, what your staff is doing, and I certainly commend you for what you're doing, for taking your dad's vision, the legacy, and continuing it on to the next generation. How wonderful is that? So congratulations again.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us today
thank you.
on SCV-Arts.
This was a real pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's been a joy.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us. Rain or shine, morning, noon, or night, Skateland is truly a family business. To get on a roll, visit skateland.net. Thank you for joining us. For SCV-Arts and Entertainment, I'm Gloria Locke, and remember, you are a VIP at SCV-Arts. Let's close the show with a finale skate featuring the West Coast Detroit Skaters.
Greetings from Northridge, California. This is the one and only T-A-L-L, Tall, representing the 313 Detroit in the house.
I'm with the West Coast Detroit Skate Club, and we mainly are from Detroit, but we moved to California, but we brought our Detroit style of skating along with us. And we have skate parties, get together, go on trips, make shirts, and we just try to hold our Detroit together in LA.
Why is Skateland a great place to do that?
Skateland, I love the floor, I love the music. You have to have that combination to really feel your skating and be able to do the routines and steps that you like to do.
It's something activity you can do without anyone else's help. You can be in your own world, just doing you.
I've been skating all my life. In Detroit, it was the only thing to do as a kid was roller skate. So it's a passion, it's in your bones. If you're from the 313 and you don't skate, you really ain't from the 313.
I've been roller skating over 20 years. It's great for recreation and great for the soul, great for the body. And I like to represent the Detroit style of roller skating. I have many different wheels. I skate artistic, jazz, hip hop. Hopefully maybe there might be a roller skating show coming up again. There used to be one over 20 some years ago. Let's see what happens with the future.
Skateland, this is where we're rolling. We roll. Always have, always will.
Now it's time to go roll.
On a day like today, when you can see forever, it's not uncommon, they say, that on a day like today, everything becomes clear. All your questions are answered. That's what they say. On a day like today,